Hello, 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 everyone. 'Tis I, Adina. You guys are Beyond the Veil. Nice to meet you. So, I'm curious about this situation with Megan Thee Stallion and Winnie Harlow. And if you're watching this, then that means you are too. So, let's look into it. Most High, Mother and Father God, thank you for this day. Thank you for this gift. Thank you for YouTube for allowing me to share it. Thank you for everyone watching. May you all be blessed. Most High, Mother and Father God, please allow me to conjure up the spirits and the souls of Megan Thee Stallion and Winnie Harlow. Instantly in my mind, they both approach in my mind still scrapping with each other. Now, whether they fought or not, their energy towards each other was, it can happen. According to the images that just popped into my mind immediately, like almost it's on sight. I think that's the energy between them. I almost can hear Megan. I don't hear a lot of Winnie. She may have been the one that's like, Megan may have been the one doing all the talking and rah, rah, rah. And Winnie might have just been there like, just like on ready, getting her slick remarks in, because she gives me passive aggressive. And if Megan was on 10, that makes you even more mad. When someone is being cool. Here's Megan. Something about her. Oh, and the sun, the star and the sun. This white party was a networking moment for Megan. It feels like an initiation of some sort, meeting certain people that she's supposed to meet in order to climb ranks. She was there on a mission. And the mission was to make the right connections that she needs, that can fund her. I hear in my mind, working girl. I wonder if Winnie called her that or Megan called Winnie that. I think that's something that Winnie might have said, allegedly. And this is all according to my opinion and my imagination and picture cards. Spirit, can you allow me to see from Megan Thee Stallion and Winnie Harlow's? Actually, allow me to see from the spirit. Yes, just allow me to see what happened at the Michael Rubin party between Megan Thee Stallion and Winnie Harlow. What happened between them? Did they get into a physical altercation? Was it just a verbal altercation? Was it any altercation at all? And what was the truth of what happened, Spirit? So I did hear that it had something to do with some posts, tweets, or whatever Winnie may have made in the past and then may have taken down because Megan was offended. She took them down. They say she apologized. But this feels like Winnie is Team Tory and feels like Tory shouldn't be locked up. Even if she apologized for posts, even if she took them down because they offended Megan, in spirit and in truth, she stands, as do a lot of other people in the industry. Because I read one day in my spare time, something that I won't read on my channel. I read if Megan Thee Stallion will ever get to the point of queen of rap, queen of hip hop and rap. And I saw that she won't reach that. She'll become, Megan Thee Stallion, and she'll be considered one of the good ones, but she'll never be the reigning queen because she's not well liked by her peers and people in the industry. That's what I saw. It has nothing to do with her talent or anything. The people that need to like her in order for her to be where she's at already have a very divisive stance on her. either they like her and support her, or they absolutely don't. There's no in between. And the ones that don't, there's no redeeming for her. So that's her problem, is how she can overcome people's negative opinions about her. And so this is why she has to make the right connections, because she doesn't have the popular vote. It seems like Winnie, even if she did things to appease Megan, is Team Tory, and Megan knows that. Not just Team Tory, it's not like she's a part of his fan club. She just feels like he doesn't deserve to be locked up. Four of Pentacles, him being locked up for something that she doesn't feel like he deserves. And it seems like Winnie doesn't change her feelings in person. She doesn't change her stance in person. Me also thinks that Megan, Winnie feels like Megan is protected, which is why Tory is in the predicament that he's in. Not only does Winnie feel like this was a lover's quarrel gone wrong, but Winnie also feels like I took my post down, because this is a Gemini card. That's Mercury communications. I took the post down, so what's the problem? If I see the Temperance card or a Queen or a Cup in reverse, then I would probably say that there was some drunken foolery going on here. This is Megan. I get this card every single time I read Megan Thee Stallion. No matter what position it comes in, this comes out. There's a lot of people who don't like Megan for a lot of the things that she does. The Nine of Swords isn't a card of victimization. It's a card of one person laying in a bed that looks very much made, but they're stressed about it. Now the Ten of Swords, that's a victim card. But this happens before you can become a victim. So it seems like either Megan provokes situations, or she just has a way of getting into situations that she's also at fault in, that may lead to something bad happening to her. I don't think that Megan likes the things that people says, and at any given chance she is trying to defend herself. And that's another reason that people can't swallow her, because she won't allow people to just not fuck with her. She wants to either be liked, and if she can't be liked, then she will force you to not be able to vocalize or express your stance on her, allegedly. And I think that protection also has something to do with it, like threatening to sue certain people in the media if they don't stop mentioning your name. Look at the Temperance card. Now it's upright. So both of them were drinking, but neither one of them were sloppy drunk. Unless something else that comes out sloppy drunk comes on the bottom, then I'd say that Megan is supposed to be being sober. Both of them were enjoying libations, but nobody was sloppy drunk. Megan was fully alert and aware, and methinks, because of the Knight of Pentacles, had been waiting for the moment to be able to see Winnie Harlow and address it at a moment where she felt like she could. So I won't say that she was drunk and did this because she was drunk. She knew what she was doing when this was happening. I don't think that Jay-Z is happy with Megan currently. She don't need this right now. She just don't. He thinks he's vexed. I I see NDAs being sent out or whatever else can be sent out to make parties that were involved or aware or witnesses hush hush and not talk about it. These documents may or may not come with some type of fruit behind them, some incentive. Hopes and fears is the Judgment. He thinks that the hope is that all parties that were involved can be wound up under some type of legal order so that the true facts about this stays hush. Certainty can be spilled, but certain facts, certain parties, they're hoping that all involved parties remain quiet. Megan is, at least. I don't think Winnie is. Methinks that Team Rock Nation, Team Megan, will have to pay people off. Winnie included. Methinks that Megan may have, even though she wasn't drunk, methinks that she could have approached Winnie, which is why that 9 of Swords is there, and why Jay-Z may be so vexed. They're doing all that they can to control the narrative surrounding her and keep her out of the troublesome situation she can't seem to get herself out of. But Megan, this is going to come out of your budget. And I mentioned this in my last reading I did, but this is one that you don't mind paying for. You know you got to cough up a coin to get you out of this. Because it seems like you guys, your team is doing everything they can currently to turn the wheel away from the narrative of you being drunk and messy, and that having to do with the situation with Tori. I'm going to title this reading Clean Up on Aisle 6. The outcome, 6 of Pentacles. There was a lot of people there, but fortunately those were industry people. So even if certain things are leaked for the majority of the attendees, nobody's going to talk to the general public. But there will be incentives for those who witnessed it. NDAs as well, possibly. Methinks that Shapiro is working overtime these days. Between all his clients, he is working overtime and getting paid big time. I wonder, methinks he loves this shit. Shapiro, he loves it. Just keep fucking up, Megan. Keep making these people rich. And that's not me coming for you. That's me actually advising you and giving you an omen. Your attorney, if he's coming to you like, oh, Megan, oh my God, something must be going on in the universe. No. He is happy to see you in some shit that he has to be paid to get you out of. I want to look into the 9 of Swords because I believe that's you, Megan. I think that you are stressed and pressed because your team, Big Hove and the money ones, have to spend so much money and you ain't got it. You don't have it to cover everything that needs to be covered. So they have to come in with their bag too. And that's why you're stressed and pressed. It seems like they feel like you know better, and because you approached her. This is an air sign card and she's an Aquarius, you have probably approached her. And it's something she apologized for. And you should have let it go. That's why they're mad at you. And I think that's what they're telling you. That's why you won't dethrone. You can't be the queen of rap unless people like you. Because this is the card that I get when I pull for Nicki Minaj sometimes. And this isn't any personal bias. I have pulled this when I read Nicki Minaj. And this is what I look for when I ask if someone else will be the queen, the empress of rap. It's in reverse though, and it's because of this, a need for change, knowing what you need to do and not doing it, and the not doing it calls you to continue to self-destruct, because that position of it's like going through the death, a butterfly turning into a caterpillar but choosing to stay in the cocoon. A caterpillar turning into a butterfly but choosing to stay in the cocoon. Eventually it'll die. It can't spread its wings. It can't breathe in there. It's meant to fly away. Eventually it'll die if it stays in the cocoon because it's changed. That's Megan's problem. I want to look into the king in reverse because I think that's Jay-Z being vexed about this situation with Megan. Oh, Megan. I think that Jay-Z is upset because you don't have the money to get you out of this. This card is called poverty. That's what the Five of Pentacles is called, according to the Rider-Waite and the Golden Dawn. Poverty. The other side of that is the Ten of Pentacles, generational wealth. You could have it all. But God damn it, you keep seeming to lose money on all this shit, this drama, and it's enough. It's a 10, the 10 of Wands. Jay-Z has had it. Because at some point, they did get you cleaned up after you went on your hiatus, lost weight, came back with the curly wig. They had cleaned you up, gotten you all these deals and things. He is vexed. The Devil in reverse, because that's where it all stems from. And I want to see what Winnie feels about all of this. I think she shared some things on social media before that she's already taken down. But I don't think she likes Megan, and I don't think that she likes Megan pressing her about the matter as well, especially after she apologized and took it down. What she's not going to do is have you still pressing her about it. Because after that, there should be no beef. So once I apologize, you no longer have the right to approach me on some bull. That's what Winnie feels like. I think that maybe Winnie won't talk. She's a part of the industry. I don't think she's going to talk directly. She may allow someone else to do it that was there, but I don't think you'll hear her say what happened. And that's really the gist of it. Let me look into the Four of Pentacles, because that's Winnie's perspective as well, feeling like Megan is protected. Maybe Winnie called Megan broke somewhere in the argument, because I'm sure there was an argument. Somebody was there as a working girl, because they're not really making money from their music and things like that, their regular contracts. So they're there as a working girl. That's the type of networking this is, in getting new sponsors. All right. The outcome will be people being paid off and, tied up in legal situations in order to not speak. But someone who is not paid off is going to talk or expose. That could be Jason Lee and his platform. What he did by not releasing the full tea is a threat or giving an ultimatum. But I'd do a Jason Lee reading if I wanted to go into that. And I don't, because I'm tired. I just wanted to make sure that since I spent a full day in real estate, and I probably will tomorrow as well, that I didn't neglect Beyond the Veil. So that is my second reading for the night. Love you guys. Bye.